Hello, how you doing? My name is Phil Stadola. Here's another, haven't done one of these in a while. Here's another video. I guess this is, I think, the third or fourth, probably the third because I haven't done one in a while. But I got a couple key concepts, couple key cool things. I appreciate the people that appreciate these videos, and I hope you take a couple things from it. So let's get right into it. One concept that I hear a lot of people talking about is the power of thinking big. The power of thinking big. And when I say I hear a lot of people talk about it, one of the first places I ever heard this as being something very valuable is I once had an opportunity to have an intimate conversation with somebody who started and now runs a huge trucking company, owns it, runs it, in that situation, me being somebody that just wants knowledge, asked them, I said, you know what, this might sound a little greedy, but what is your secret? What is your secret to success? What kind of tips could you give somebody that's trying to be, in a similar situation potentially someday? So the biggest thing he said, besides hard work, besides putting in an extra hour while your friends are going to happy hour, his exact words, was you need to think big. Here's a guy who was, last in his class in high school, didn't get a college education, now runs a trucking company, and the only thing he told me was you just need to think big. A lot of people don't understand the power of thinking big, and not just thinking big, but I think what he was trying to say is also to think a little different, because people, there's a difference between thinking big and thinking different. You can go out there and you can say, I'm going to run the fastest 40-yard dash of anybody. But for me, I don't think I'm going to run the fastest 40-yard dash. I'm thinking I'm going to be on a bike or I'm going to be in a car while they're running. So I don't even have to have the best car, but I'm still going to be a faster 40 yards because I'm putting myself in a different realm. Or I think differently. And it's kind of the same thing, because that's kind of thinking differently, but I like to think real different. I like to say, if everybody is trying to win this 40-yard dash, then I'm going to do a different race. And that's why for me, it's very hard for other people to beat me, because I'm the best at being me. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to fit some mold. I'm not trying to fit, this and that. And that's what I advise, most people to do. Don't try to fit a mold. Don't try to be the best at some other race. Try to be the best at this race. So when they try to be like you, then you say, listen, you can't beat me at this because I run the fastest 40-yard. While you're running 40-yard dash, I do something else completely different. Or I run my fastest 40-yard dash. So that's thinking big, but at the same time, in a sense, thinking differently. I think is super valuable, and for those people out there, you can tend to agree with me or disagree with me. You know what I mean? But there's another concept that I think is valuable, and I want to bring to the table in the next video.